We are back with some more road to the college football playoff action for you today. And no, they have not fixed it. You still don't get any ranking points. My theory on that is nobody was finding games in the playoffs anyway. So instead of fixing the matchmaking, they just removed the points. So nobody's even going to get to the playoffs. Is that true? No idea, but that is what I am going with. But either way, we are back. It's been so long. We had to play some games. I was getting that itch. I was getting that feeling again. And for today, we are going to be using the UCF Knights as kind of a playbook tryout for our online dynasty. I'll throw the link up here somewhere for that, where we are in between years 5 and 6 right now. I'm debating what playbook we want to use for year 6. UCF looks awful interesting. So for this, we're going to go over the depth chart, how I'm going to set up UCF, hop into practice mode for just a little bit because there's some real standout formations in here, in my opinion. Then we have got a game against the LSU Tigers down in Death Valley. I actually tried to play a game before that. It ended up taking like 4.5 minutes was the search. We were on the road against Arkansas, and it was the laggiest game I'd ever seen. So I can't include that. I ended up just quitting out of it. It was like unbearable. And it's the fun fact that is, I believe, the second game in Road to the College Football Playoff I've played this entire year that you guys actually aren't going to see. One was our Michigan State campus tour, which was streamed over on Twitch, but the audio quality was terrible, and I forgot to hit record, so I had to use Michigan State again. There you go. Couple fun facts for you. So how we are going to set up UCF, let me get my notes pulled up right over here. Quarterback, we're just going to go ahead and keep Haven Jackson. You could do Ja'Cory Brown, who I believe is actually transferring to Rice. If memory serves, that's off the top of my head. It could totally be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I saw that, and he'd be a ton of fun in that Rice offense. The 88 speed magician, you could definitely throw him in there. We end up just keeping Taven Jackson as our quarterback one. We do make a change at halfback. We are going to go with Jaden Nixon as Braun Shifty and 2 speed advantage over Montgomery. I like Shifty better than Sidestep. Your opinion may be different, but I'm going with Jaden Nixon as our halfback one. Now, wide receiver wise, UCF's actually not bad at all. Tier 3 team. Yeah, your top 2 receivers already with 92 speed. Dwayne Thomas Jr., who is an absolute dog, as you will see in this game here. Marcus Burke, 6'3" with shifty and 92 speed. Then we are going to move the 93 speed Mr. Farmer with shifty and takeoff up to be our third receiver. So 92, 92, 93 speed on your top 3 receivers, 92 speed on your halfback. Pretty dang solid skill positions. Then we get to tight end, where we're actually going to flip these two. Give me the 6'4", 86 speed with bronze at 50-50, Kylan Fox. Between your tight end, wide receivers, halfback, even your quarterback, this is a very, very fast offense you got here with UCF. Because even if you keep Jackson in, he's 6'4", 83 speed. That's fast enough. You can get out and make some plays with him if you want to. Or you can go the 6'4" magician, Ja'Cory Brown. Either way, ton of speed, ton of fun on this offense, especially with this playbook we're going to talk about in just a second. Defensively, we are going to make a change at corner. Very good corner one, jammer, blanket coverage, quick jump. Now, for me, it's great to have a jammer, but I don't really like running man coverage unless we have like 3 jammers. If our outside and slot corners can all get jammered, then yeah, we'll run some press man and make some life miserable, which we actually might be doing because I think we're going to use Arkansas next, and they have 4 jammers, so we might be trying that next with Arkansas. But with UCF, we only have the one, so we are going to keep him as our corner one still, but we are going to move Braden Marshall up to be our corner two, get 92 speed on one side, 91 speed on the other, and then in our slot is going to be A Jackson right down here, still 90 speed, but 6'1". I like having a little bit more height in the slot if we can. So very good speed at corner, incredible speed at free safeties. We are actually going to flip these two. We are going to put Hayward up top with his 95 speed. Dunham is going to come down and be a sub linebacker for us with his 90 speed and house call. And he's still 6'1", 195, so still a good size for a sub linebacker there. Strong safety, we're going to keep this as the same. Mr. Henderson, 6 foot tall, 91 speed. So fantastic speed on all of our skill positions on offense. Really good speed in the secondary. I like this UCF team quite a bit, and you get pretty good jerseys, and you're the Citronauts. Well, not officially, but still a great nickname for the team. Rush specialist, we're going to keep all of these the same. Malachi Lawrence, pocket disruptor duress, going to be on one edge. Mr. Kelly, pocket disruptor duress, takedown as our other edge rusher. Rush D tackles, we really don't have a ton you can throw in here. You do have a grip breaker here with Rodney Laura if you wanted to put him in. We just kind of leave this one as is. Sub linebackers going to be Dunham, like I mentioned, and this Will linebacker, only 85 speed, but with robber, and lets us actually keep a linebacker on the field. Just going to help out with the run game and things, so we do like to do that where we can. Then you could definitely, if I wasn't going somewhere else, it would be Jaden Gould, 6'2", 210, box specialist, still with 87 speed. So you have options for who you want to put in here. I mean, this guy's just a little too small for me. It's nice to have that speed, but if you're facing somebody running the ball, you're in trouble. Bubble. All right, so that is how we are going to set up UCF. Let's hop into practice mode really quick. Just go over this really interesting and I think super underrated playbook. This is one I know Spicy, our Colorado State user in the online dynasty, has been using UCF because he likes their empty formations. I'm going to start by looking at their single back because I think their single back is actually really, really nice. You got a deuce close, you got a U off stack, you got a wing slot. But where the fun really begins is here with their pistol bunch tight end. Not pistol bunch tight end, that's in Washington State. But I think the single back bunch tight end might be it's so close to me of which one's better. Because what's nice about this one, both formations get this cross drag play, which is fantastic. A lot of different hot routes, different things you can do on that play, or you could just leave it stock if you want. Totally good, great play. But in single back, we have this stretch alert bubble, and we have the verticals pass play that neither of which are in the pistol bunch tight end. But that pistol version gets a halfback zone, which I think is a lot better run than the inside zone is. So it's a little bit of a give and take. But this verticals play, I'm actually not sure we call once because the LSU guy we go up against runs just nothing but man coverage. And while UCF has good speed for a tier 3 team, the wide receivers versus the corners of LSU, not a great speed matchup. So I didn't really trust our guys to win too much on those verticals routes, but still a really good play dive in here. Maybe just throw a drag or something on your tight end and you are cooking. So in this formation, we go to a lot of that cross drag play. I say that, but we actually don't run this formation a ton because we're at LSU, so we can't hot route a goddamn thing. It's that stadium pulse that just drives me freaking crazy. So we actually don't go to this formation a ton, but this would be a big reason why I'm considering switching to UCF. The cross drag, the stretch alert bubble, and the verticals. I'm fairly confident if you could make the hot routes, you could just run those 3 plays and be totally fine. Don't think you would need to do a thing else. Now, their regular bunch, I really don't like the looks of. A lot of different play action plays. You have a duo run, you have an end around if you really wanted to get crazy. You have a pitch wide receiver, reverse, crack toss. The only like decent enough looking pass play to me that's not a play action is that tight end angle. Everything else, I don't know. I don't love the single back bunch. And you have bunch X nasty and kind of the same thing. You do have some runs that go to different areas, which I do like. The wide zone weak, the halfback slash, the verticals potential in that, but then everything else play action. I don't think we'd go to too much of the bunch X nasty or the regular bunch, but that bunch tight end more than makes up for it. In their pistol, you have strong, weak, trips over Y off. So a few different pistol options in here as well, all with kind of fun potential plays in here that we could go to, some different motions, some different read options, just a lot of kind of different things. That'd just be kind of fun to break out from time to time. That motion RPO read flat, I typically not the biggest fan of those because I feel like that motion gets caught on the line a ton. I can see the potential in it. You have a triple option here out of pistol weak, some different slot motion things. Then in trips Y over, some more RPOs, some more runs. Again, not the greatest pass options, but you do get another triple option out of here. Anything, if you've got a triple option in a formation, I'm at least curious about it, especially if you get a motion triple option like we see here in their trips over Y off. So that's their single back and their pistol. Now, when it comes to shotgun, again, where I'm just going to mainly focus on the formations we are going to call in this game. There's a lot of fun stuff in this playbook, but unfortunately, you just don't have time to get to all of it. So trips tight end offset weak. One of my favorite versions of trips because I think the verticals out of here is so much better than verticals and other versions of trips because you have that halfback leaning out behind all those vertical threats over on the left side of the field. So if there are any sort of zone coverage, they're all dropping back to follow those vertical guys. Gonna leave the halfback, even with man coverage, just a quick little out right there does really, really good against the linebackers, typically who it's going to be manned up on that halfback. So we love to have that. You have a few different RPOs in there. This switch dagger play, really, really nice. Again, one I'd probably throw a drag on the tight end just so we don't have everything going from the left to the right. You need kind of something going back the other way. PA vert shot, PA power tight end seam, a halfback power, some bounce plays, some RPOs. Big fan of the trips tight end offset week that UCF's got here. But you do have some trips Y over. Another one of those formations are tight ends ineligible. Not really going to be for me, but I do think there's some fun, interesting things you can do here in the tackle over and tackle over trip. So in these formations, the number one who's actually lit up in white there is actually our tight end who's in the typical left tackle spot. Your left tackle is actually off to the right of your right tackle, where your tight end usually is. And there's some fun plays. I think it's actually in this other one. So a lot of different RPOs. This is gonna be the main thing in these, but you have an 0-1 trap run, a punch run, some tosses, some speed options, some different RPOs. Then in this tackle over trips, I believe it is, yeah, we actually have like a peak or a pop to that tight end from that tackle position. I feel like people would not see that one coming. So this RPO read bubble. So this guy on the right, Fox, that's actually our tight end who's gonna be going down the field as a receiving threat. I feel like if your user is over the middle of the field, if you're just not really fully paying attention, you're just looking at this formation, the last thing you're concerned about is our guy on the right side of our offensive line going out on a pop pass. So I see potential in this. I see some fun potential to mix in every once in a while. Obviously not one you can go to a ton. Yeah, just a fun thing to throw in there from time to time. Keep them off guard a little bit. Then we do have bunch strong offset, which if you've been around for a minute, you know I love bunch strong offset. UCF's isn't great. We do have dagger, which is a fantastic play, especially against a lot of man coverage. So expect to see a lot of dagger and a lot of small pass lead streaks in this one. But we don't have corner strike. We don't have flood, but we do have the RPO, that RPO alert screen, which is really good out of here. You have a speed option. You have a design quarterback runs our dynasty. I do have a fairly fast quarterback, so I do want playbooks that utilize some more quarterback runs. We have some in bunch strong offset. We're going to have some in empty. We have some in a few different formations. Their tight open, I think, looks really good. Some more of those motion plays, another RPO read flat with the motion. Mesh spot, always just a good kind of go-to play. That PA scissors, I feel like that one's got some potential in there too. Got a nice inside zone run. So the tight open doesn't look too bad. The spread looks kind of wild. Motion option pass. I'm gonna call this right now because I'm very curious on what this looks like. You have a motion wide receiver option, a shovel option, a wild 3 plays. So I don't know. Is this just the same motion, but it's just a pass play? Yeah, okay. All right. Not as fun as I thought it was. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe we pitch it to that wide receiver and he's the one that throws a pass. How fun would that be? But no, alas, our dreams have been crushed. But you do have the shovel option and the motion wide receiver option in there. And then some good standard spread flex plays like Y cross flood and all go in there. Some few different jet motions, D spot, another speed option, a lot of speed options throughout the playbooks here. Another mesh spot, a good solid spread formation there. Then the spread Y flex weak, few halfback motion plays, some double post, halfback base, double cross. Anytime you're running like a mesh with your halfback and like an inside slot receiver or a tight end, defenses are going to struggle tremendously trying to guard that. Another motion RPO read flat. So if those actually work and don't get stuck on the line, that we have that motion flat RPO in like 3 or 4 different formations, I would love it if they work. Now in trio for wide receiver strong, you have a direct snap and a direct snap DIY reverse. The DIY reverses, another thing I've just never really been able to fully get to work, but there's potential for it. There's potential for it. So we actually have to try to see where that defensive end is going. I'm just making sure I can actually even hand this off at this point. But it's just such a crazy looking play. Then go get a block for me, quarterback. Go to get a block for me, brother. I was mainly just curious if this, yeah, even worked at all. And it does. You can actually, and just in the sense that you can actually do the DIY part and hand it off. 'Cause I swear there's a few plays there's sometimes you just don't have the ability to even do that if you wanted to. But elsewhere in this trio for wide receiver strong, that dagger is going to be a great play. A lot of RPOs just kind of spread throughout the playbook, and having just even one direct snap we can go to, because direct snaps are incredibly good in this game, is a very good thing for us to have. Now, this empty tray. This is the reason Colorado State in our online dynasty uses this formation, and it's mainly for this play right here, curls Y shake, because that route our tight end is on destroys man coverage. It destroys zone coverage. It is just a fantastic route, and it's one of those you can't hot route onto your tight end, so you have to find a play that has that built in. And not a lot of empties do, but UCF's does. Elsewhere, I mean, my only gripe with their empty tray is our only quarterback run is a quarterback draw. And I don't like quarterback draws. I'd much rather have a zone, much rather have a power. But the pass plays they got in here are very, very good. That Y post Y strong. I mean, I could just name all of them. I like pretty much all the pass plays they have in this formation. But then we do go to empty tray flex, where we have a QB RPO, we have a QB blast, we have a QB zone, so we have a verticals Y shake. So we get that shake route on A. That's just so nice to have just default on certain plays. So overall, CF playbook, I think there is a ton of potential there. The depth chart is good. The super fun team to use here in college football 26. So that is the team. That is the playbook. Let's take it down. The Baton Rouge, the Red Stick, and see how UCF can do taking on the LSU Tigers. All right, UCF. Let's see who we got here. I'm sure I mentioned in the intro, I tried to play one already. It took forever. Oh, now we got LSU. And the lag was so bad. There's been something going on with these servers recently. I know we were watching, shout out Miguel, DeFreaky Regan on Twitch, where he had 3 or 4 games desync, taking forever to find matchups. Road to the CFP is not in a good spot right now, but now we got UCF taking on LSU, a guy in Heisman with 6 national championships. Excellent. Love what we see here. Let's go Citronauts. I can already tell you our big issue here is going to be on offense because we're not going to be able to hot route thing. So that is going to be a concern for us for sure. Defensively, we've got our flat set on 10, and I mean, just LSU is so freaking fast. We're going to have our flat set on 10. I think we're going to do a lot of cover 3 cloud. It's been treating us pretty good for the most part, so I think we're going to try to stick in that. It's going to be nice here is the lag doesn't seem to be a problem in this one, so we should be able to still do a few. Oh, a halfback draw. Oh boy, somebody get in there. Somebody get in there. Somebody get in there. We should be able to switch around a little bit. Like I said, we're not going to be able to hot route at all on the offensive side of things, but hopefully defensively at least, hopefully defensively at least we'll. I don't want to say be okay because that seems optimistic, but hopefully we'll figure some things out here. I'm just going to try some different stunts and things. Try a few things out. Get up and swat it. Swat it right to the pick for Henderson. That's teamwork. That is the teamwork of these USF boys. Holy good Lord, that number 71 on LSU was a monster, and he just chased us down. But get up and swat it, stick on that fast running back, the only guy he's wanted to go to so far, and go make a gosh dang play for me, UCF. Okay. So offensively, I'd love to call a lot of this bunch tight end. Our problem is this is going to require some hot routes, which we're not really going to be able to do at all here. We're trying to put it. I think that's close enough. That's close enough. Tried a small pass lead there to Y. Didn't work out great for him. But if he's going to be sticking with man, I actually kind of like this play almost just default for the most part. See if that is what he's going to be sticking with. It is. Pass lead this down to X. Click on and secure catch it. Good, 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 good. The LB Blitz 1. That does seem to be his big play. I mean, verticals maybe, but he's got that deep. He's going to have that deep zone over the middle, so I don't love that. He's coming down to press. Like, if we could get our play set up how we would like, I would love it against this, but that's a tough ask right now. Real difficult. Real difficult. All right, we'll just snap it like this. I mean, Y kind of cooked him there. Pass lead that one up the field. This quarterback, man. This quarterback's a problem. This quarterback's already causing us problems. So, okay, so we got a 2nd and 10. I mean, we could definitely go to some bunch strong offset. The only pass play they have in here that I really like is Dagger. They don't have a ton of the other good ones, but I think we'll be okay with it. Please let me throw a post there. Hopefully Farmer can win, or we can try another small pass lead out here to RB. Or we can try another little small pass lead out to RB against that big man coverage. Good, much better start here for UCF. Get the quick turnover, quick touchdown on the board. The Tiger fans absolutely shocked. Coach O somewhere in attendance for this one. Got to whip these boys into shape. Pistol trips open with 5 wide receivers on the field. World. The halfback draw again. There's no chance I'm making that tackle. There's no chance. Loving that halfback draw. Get down here with Henderson, maybe. Then if it is a pass, we just switch off of it. Yeah. Good knockout. Good knockout. All right, so he's staying in this. I'm going to call some cover 4 and actually get down on Hayward to try to help out with this run, but our nose tackle, he doesn't even need any help. Get on in there, big fella. Do it again. I could. Don't love it against, but honestly, I'm going to switch to Tampa 2 at the last second here. Not going to shade any sort of way. I'm going to get on Jackson. Oh, I got stuck. I got stuck. I got stuck. But the pressure gets in there. The pressure gets in there. All right, now we can stay in our cover 4. Get everybody to play the sticks. Let's guess pass. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. 4th and 21. Come on, UCF. Come on, boys. Let's get in there. Let's go get them. I'm actually going to take roll flat on this side. Gonna have to follow this guy up the field. Watch for any corner routes. He's doing a little too much. Doing a little too much there, brother. Always coming out and punt. Still punt safe. I just never trust anybody. I can't trust a soul out here on these streets the way this game is. Back up with Henderson. No, that is an actual punt. Would you look at that? Color me shocked. Go ahead and fair catch that. Oh my goodness. That was coming in hot. All right, so what else do we want to go to here? If we presume he is staying in man, which seems like a fairly safe bet, what do we have that can kind of counter that a little bit? I mean, we do have trips tight end offset weak, which I do love this formation. Go with the verticals out of here. Trust our guys to be able to win on this. I think we're going to kind of have to here. Trust our halfback to try to get outside him. He is still sticking in man. We just try another small pass lead streak. Got a bunch strong offset. I don't hate the idea. I can tell you that much. Let's put Fox right here. Really, we're going to try to go Thomas. We're hoping he gets outside leverage. He does. And click on. Oh, so close. I like the idea. I really do. It does seem to be working pretty well for us. We just got to be able to actually hit those throws. So let's see what else we got in some of these other formations here. I mean, we could just go back to one of our bunches in here too. Yeah, I'm going to. Oh, we're not going to have time. I'm going to take a penalty here. I was thinking of taking a timeout, but I don't think it makes a gigantic difference. I want to do cross drag. I want to be able to put Y on a streak and small pass lead one to the outside. Away into the outside. What I would love to be able to do. I also love to be able to put a corner out on X, but some things we just can't have in this life, apparently. All right, there we go. Let's see. Oh, that was the wrong button. I wanted to throw to the tight end. We had the tight end coming wide open on the left side there. Please. Okay. I'm just calling the same play, if we can. Again, a lot of ifs, ands, or buts. I mean, I don't hate that. Just a quick little out to X, maybe. Go up the middle. Go up the middle and run. No. He's moving his safety over to try to take away that small pass lead, which is smart. But man, I really thought we were gonna have him there. I really thought we were gonna have him there. Okay, so he's got his halfback over on this side. I feel like I gotta watch the halfback more than stand him up, actually. Knocked it out. We're okay with that. Actually go to some 3 down here. Go with a cover 4 drop out of 3-3 stack. I don't know why I put contains. Very unnecessary considering the team we're going up against here. You see, it's not like he put good hit. Not like he put that Jawan Johnson in the backfield. But now he is going to that LSU empty, which is going to be difficult. Dime 2-3. Again, why am I containing? I don't know. We still have our flat set on 10. We're going to watch right up the seam over here. Goes up the seam on the right, but our deep half recovers in time to actually go make that play. He is really loving all go. He is all about that all go right now. Let's go to a cover 3 cloud. Oh, almost muscle memory, almost contained there, but didn't. But I didn't. I'm not sure how this is going to work over on the right, but we're just going to stay right on this with Jackson. Somebody just go get. I have to take that hook. Again. Let's come down here with Carter, maybe. What are we doing out there, 15? Got custom stemmed our zones down a little bit. Gonna go to a Tampa 2. Send a little blitz at him. Oh, our shaded down hook. You were so close. You were so close, brother. Oh, a little flop there, looking like the Oklahoma City Thunder there, Garrett Nussmeier. What are we doing there, brother? Now some power eye tight. Oh boy. About 6-1. 4. Shade everybody down. Oh my goodness. I'm hoping he doesn't just start running that every play, because I don't think there's going to be a ton we can do about it. But he's in for the score. Getting the ball back to UCF. And again, he's just going to be running a lot of press man. And his corners are going to be a lot faster than our wide receivers. So we're going to have to figure something out here. Oh, and he doinked the extra point. We'll take it. We'll take it. 1 point lead for UCF. Let's think. I mean, we could definitely go to some empty, which I don't hate. Considering how much man coverage he's been in. Like go to this like curl shape play. Fly downfield. RB on a streak. Either have our tight end just win on his little shake route, or we go to somebody else here. Why? Small pass lead. Small pass lead to Thomas Jr. Small pass lead all the way downfield to Thomas Jr. Are you kidding me? What a throw by that UCF quarterback way down the field there. Another pause by LSU. I mean, if he's out of here, I would take it. He did a really good job with his user actually getting back and watching that shake route, because that's 100% where I was going to go. Luckily, we saw his user in time, and an unbelievable strike down the field there from UCF. I don't think he's quitting. I don't know what's going on here. And no, he is not. But 3 catches, 109 yards, and 2 touchdowns already on the day for Thomas Jr. What an effort from that young man. Touchdown for UCF. We are just going to go for our 1. Try to get our 8 point. Do we just go to, like, just send a blitz out of 6-1? I feel like this is not a good idea. And we are going to give up a pretty easy touchdown here, but just going to have to watch. Oh, the guy's manned up on him. And our line, like I said, we're just not fast enough. I don't hate the idea, but we might have to throw if we want to keep doing that, we have to throw a zone or something on our outside guy on the left. Okay, no need to spike that ball right into our fans, Mr. Durham. But yeah, if he gets that ball in space, there's just not really going to be a ton we can do about it. That's why I don't love the idea of trying to blitz that 5 wide with a team like UCF. But maybe, I don't know, we could try it out of a few different formations too. We have to do something against the 5 wide, because it is so annoying to go up against. Let's try. We're going to show that we're in the same thing here, but we're actually not. We're going to be in a shaded down cover 2 this time. Just couldn't pick who to follow there. He had his choice between the 2. We had to make a decision. All right, ties back up at 14. We know in a situation like this, defense is going to be difficult. I'm going to try a little doubles here. Again, we're going to send Thomas on a streak, but really, I would love to be able to hit Fox on this, on his corner out over on the right. You can have, oh yeah. Oh my gosh, terrible throw. We did put our faster, ooh, hold on a second. I like the looks of this PA Cross X Poco. We did put our faster tight end in there. It looked like he had him on the corner route, but maybe those are the ones we actually don't even pass lead. Just kind of leave that as is. I don't hate Thomas Jr. on this. He might be going to watch that himself, or manning up. To be a decent ball so we can get some time. He might be double manning up, like with that safety. So I'm wondering if we can actually hit our tight end on a small pass lead here. I think we're going to give it a shot. I think we're going to give it a go here. So if we can just put like a regular streak on our tight end. Regular streak on our tight end would be awesome. Just a regular streak on our tight end would be great. And we're just going to kind of rock this as is. So he does have the outside leverage. Oh, actually, let's click on with this guy. I hate that you can't animate when they do that. Like, we had him. That was open, man. That we had that 100%. But because you can't animate when you click onto somebody else, sometimes you can. We were not able to get that. All right, so let's go back to dagger here on this 4th down. Get that over his head. Yeah, honestly, that's fine. Did we have this streak on the right? We might have. I mean, that's essentially an arm punt there on 4th down. We might have had that streak on the right. We might just go to that play a lot. Don't hate that idea. Okay, now we're just getting empty. Alrighty. Oh, who I want to get on here? Oh, definitely not you. Yeah, just right up the seam. Good throw, Garrett. I could try some actual match coverage here, too. I don't know if I like the idea of it, but try it. Oh, there was a chance we were jumping in front of that one, I'm not going to lie. He had Durham kind of coming wide open there. From the left to the right. So I think that's gonna kind of have to be where I'm gonna watch here. But maybe we do run a little bit of match. Cover 6 match. Yes, pass. He's just so fast. Do we think he knows the match bomb to do against cover 6? It seems unlikely, but you never know. I tried to switch over there actually. Get a big hit? No, can't even get a hit at all. Yeah, I tried to switch over there, but that was gonna be difficult for us. Maybe we actually do we just go on Jackson? I don't know who we hit on here. Go Brown! There's no way we're fast enough, but still, what an effort by Brown to at least jump in front of that ball and get the big stop for UCF. Go to a little bit of match coverage, kind of catches them off guard a little bit there. First down for the Citronauts. We got that ball right back. I think I like this dagger idea. I think I like this idea. If he's just calling cover 1, he's bringing him over there. Wondering if we can't just hit Thomas Jr. fairly consistently on this. Not if we're going to throw it like that. We're getting that one-on-one deep. If nothing else, I mean, this is kind of good practice for calling it on a man. Yeah, of course he is. We know that. It's good practice for the small pass lead, if nothing else. Because we can try one over to Farmer, too, at some point. So that's RB and that's B, okay. Or we can just... Come on, really? His back was to the play. Whitweek's back was to that play. And he still got his hand up and knocked that down? Sure, man. That's cool. That makes sense. So let's just do this again and see. Get it off. We have it on our guy again there. Just calling the same play. Well, and so am I at this point. Let's go to... I mean, I feel like we're just going to do something similar here, just out of a different formation, honestly. I don't know why I'm deciding to try slot fades here. Really doesn't seem like a great idea. Love to get a slant or something over on X. All right. Well, God, I hate Stadium Pulse so much. We're UCF against LSU. We don't need the Stadium Pulse in here too. Like we don't need it. We don't need it. All right, well, we're assuming it's going to be much of the same here. Going to be sending that blitz. See if we can't get anybody downfield on this. Oh, why am I doing that on 4th down? I totally just spaced and forgot it was 4th down. We're a little rusty. I am going to keep running some of this match here, though. Actually, I can go to a cover 9. Then 4 after him. Uh-oh. Wrong step? Oh, no. Oh, yeah, we did. Yeah, we sure did. I thought maybe that other, the deep quarter would have been able to stay on that, but he sure didn't. That's just LSU. Just go for a streak, and eventually you will get it. All right, I'm going to try this empty shake play here again. We'll do the 2 streaks in the slot. Really, if we can get that shake route, great. If not, yeah, get that shake route in there. Beautiful. Beautiful. That route is so good. That route is so good. And he's got to be so worried about those small pass leads that he kind of has to try to go help out on those. But then that just can leave that wide open almost every time, especially with how fast our tight end is. So I'm just going to try this again here. And just go streak here, here, Stem this up. See, he's using that now. All pass lead over this way. How? How did we not catch that? That was actually a good ball, too. That was actually a good throw by our quarterback. Oh, that one hurts. I don't know how we didn't get that one. I mean, he's given that up. He's given this to us like every single time. Every time that we want it. If he's going to stay in, please, please let me throw a streak on my guys. I'm begging. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gave it up again. That time I just secure caught it. I didn't want to risk, wasn't risking trying to go for a rack or something and have him baby arm it again. I mean, when we can get those, it's pretty dang good. It's just, it's pretty rare for us to get them. Oh, I called the wrong play. I meant to go stick and knot. Honestly, though, this one, I think doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look great, but it doesn't look bad. Stem this up. Maybe X can just run right by him. C routes, anything that kind of goes in and then up the field, stem it out, stem it up. Sometimes they are just going to run right on by that man coverage. So another touchdown for UCF. We're hanging in there. I mean, we're battling with LSU. We just got to try to, I don't know what we got to try on defense to keep these boys in front of us. We can try just some cover 4 drop here, I guess. I don't love how this is aligned though, because got to get Carter back over here. Get a big hit. Okay. Somebody just make a tackle. Took 3 hit sticks, but eventually somebody actually got out there and made a tackle. Thank you. So we put, maybe, let's try that with like our curl flats on 10. Stay in what we're doing. Okay, keep our hooks dropping deep a little bit. Oh, I got stuck on the D line. And yeah, that, if we can make a tackle, that's not too bad. He can take quick flats if he wants. Yeah, we'll have curl flats on 10. Get over here on Carter. You just have to watch Durham right off the rip there. Take a gain of 2, sure. I actually try cover 6, but with... Oh, I meant to actually kind of zone that out a little bit differently, but that's fine. Go get a big hit. But with both of the flats set at 10, I think the yellow zones will still match, which is just trying to give a little bit different look here sometimes in terms of what we're doing. Let me guess and pass here again. Yeah, we should be there for this. We got to just stay on this. Please. Remember the teamwork we had on that first play? Would have loved to see it there, boys. All right, so I actually moved our purple zones down to 5 here because I feel like there's a decent chance he's going to take just a quick hitter. Try to hit a quick one over to that left sideline again. Or stay back, Hayward. Go get that interception. UCF battling our nuts off here in Death Valley. He still got 5 seconds. Still got 5 seconds. Do we think he's going to give up a small pass lead streak here again? That would be hilarious. I mean, we haven't done one to Thomas yet. Step up. Oh, we could have potentially. But let's just take it to half. If we throw a pick there or something on LSU's defense, they're going to be faster than our offense. So let's not risk anything. We'll take it to half. Tie game. Our ball. Fighting. All right, let's try some of our single back bunch tight end here. I would love to be able to get a run game going, but I just don't think that's really going to be in the cards for us too much in this one. But we are going to give it a shot. See, if he's sticking with that man, it's just going to be so hard for us to get the hot routes out, because we could definitely do a small pass lead over to Fox on the right here, too. I don't think that was a fumble, but it is. Because he's still just staying in that same defense. So if we can get a streak on Fox, I think that's going to have a decent shot for us. Streak on Fox, on Y. Like in a corner out on X. And are we asking too much on this one? Asking too much? Asking for a little too much. Okay. Oh. Just ran right by him, and it's an overthrow. And it's a freaking overthrow. He just ran right on by him. We had... Gosh, dang it. Life is just so difficult sometimes. Okay. I mean, backing him up actually doesn't really do a whole heck of a lot for you. Then let's throw X on a streak. and keep everything else the same here. I mean, throw our tight end on a streak, and we drop it. Oh my gosh. We've got enough going against us. We can't be dropping those kind of things here, too. Can't be dropping those here. Okay. 4th and 9. Let's go for it. Why the heck not? He just straight beat him on that, too. That's the worst part. All right, so we're going to just go back to our dagger here. So RB, RB to the outside. Good catch, Thomas Jr. Good catch, Thomas Jr. This guy's unbelievable. I love this Thomas Jr. so much. He has made some unreal plays for us. Way to lay out and make the catch on that. Yeah, we could have racked it, maybe got a few more, but you know what? That is what it is. Oh my gosh, these edges are so fast. There's just not a ton we can do. But good effort there from the boys. Pick up that huge, huge play for us. Open might be okay for wondering. It actually might not be. I don't know. Love to get X on a streak. Love to get X on a streak. Love to get X on a streak. There we go. We have the mesh underneath. We'll see if maybe we can hit X on this too. Pass this down inside. Not the best ball. Go back to our empty and back to that shakes play here. If the game would be so kind as to allow us to. Honestly, a corner route I don't hate there either. Just instant. Nothing we can do. Instant pressure, instant sack. Okay, 4th and 15. Let's go for it again. Let's go back to dagger. I think he actually mixed up his play on that last one. This one, I'm not sure he is. We'll have Burke over there. We might be able to get Fox on this here, too. Pass this up the field and secure catch. Beautiful. Just past his user. Another first down. So now he's going to some cover 3. Trying to mix things up a little bit here. No, I was going to say I like the idea of an inside zone split to try to get those edges. Actually, I don't hate this idea here. Oh, and he's right back to big blitz. God, this LSU defensive line is making... Oh, that was even a bigger blitz than usual. That was an all-outer. Go back to dagger. Okay. Thomas Jr. Armor going. He is gonna leave B right over the middle. Take this, cut it. Oh my gosh, that was the worst juke I've ever seen. Did you see how slow that juke move was? Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's gonna set us up for a 3rd and 2. Ooh, boy, that was rough. Try this switch dagger play. I think if we can get Fox on a drag going to the right, lock our halfback. Let's leave this down into the left and secure catch it. Cannot be a fumble. Way to recover it at least. Way to jump it. I mean, he didn't really jump on it. His corpse got pushed over to it, but still. I mean, that was definitely, even if it wasn't, I mean, it doesn't really make a difference. It's our ball at the 1 yard line. Good throw, good catch there. Do we think this guy's got quarterback sneak defense? Do we think there's a chance? He might. Some people do, some people don't. The only way we know is really to see here. This has been a struggle drive for us, though, man. Couple 4th downs, couple big plays by the boy. Let's see if we can't just get this one in here with Jackson. I don't think that's a good spot to be. It is not a good spot to be. Jackson will take it in for the UCF touchdown. The Knights Citronauts back up by 7. Really, my main goal right now is to not give up the big play. I think we're going to come out in a lot of cover 4. We're going to have 10-yard purples out here. We're going to be guess and pass. Got to watch Durham right off the rip. And I'm going to get him on that switch one of these times. I'm going to get him on that. I mean, I don't even hate the idea of shading underneath. Keep that other hook down a little bit more. Holds onto it and picks up the first down. Okay. Yeah, I think I like the idea, actually. Shade down, keep that hook down on 5. If he wants to go deeper over the middle, he can. He hasn't really shown that's something he wants to do yet. So until he does, I think I'm okay with this general idea. Nothing cheap, nothing easy. Make him try to go work his way down the field. Underneath. Yep, yep. He doesn't want to go deep over the middle. He doesn't want to go deep over the middle. He can't go deep over the middle. The connection to your peer has been lost. The UCF Knights head into LSU and get that win against the Tigers in Death Valley, saved by those small pass lead streaks 100%. My goodness, did those come in clutch for us. But what's this? I don't want to say what's nice about Stadium Pulse because I freaking hate Stadium Pulse. But it did force us to go to some different formations and do some different things versus just using that single back bunch tight end, which was the main idea going into this. And that loss against Arkansas, and there was the lag game I was talking about earlier. I don't think I'm going to include any of that. Just from the opening kick, you could tell that something with the connection wasn't right. And I also played horribly in that one, so it doesn't matter. We'll just move past it. UCF, though. I don't believe there were a ton of changes to the coaching staff throughout the offseason, so I'm expecting their playbook to stay mostly the same. The roster is pretty solid top to bottom. I haven't really looked at the transfers or anything for the Golden for the just are they the Golden Knights or just the Knights? Either way, very solid tier 3 team. That quarterback, very hot and cold, but when he was making those throws, he was putting some on the absolute money. He had some bomb touchdowns deep down the field, and also, as you can tell, still no ranking points for Road to the College Football Playoff, which I have a theory. Actually, I mentioned it in the intro. But if you skip the intro, my theory is nobody was able to find games for the playoffs. So instead of fixing matchmaking in the playoffs, they just took ranking points out of the regular season. So nobody can make the playoffs. That's my thought. And I wouldn't be surprised if I was correct. But overall, big thumbs up for UCF. Didn't get to use the single back quite as much as we liked, but hey, that's Stadium Pulse for you. Still a fun team, still a fun playbook, still one we are going to be looking into for our online dynasty. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I will see you guys next time. Until then, take it easy.